Buddha stories illuminate life's fundamental principles and point the way. These explain the enormous popularity of the Gautam Buddha story in English. For this reason, we have provided you with a well-known Buddha tale by Gautam Buddha, because it is a slice of life history. It appeals to everyone greatly. We sincerely hope that you will enjoy the English version of the Gautam Buddha narrative. Buddha was traveled through a village. He was disliked by the residents of that village. They gathered around Buddha and began to insult him. The village head was the most incensed. He began to mistreat Buddha. But Buddha kept on smiling slowly regardless of all this. For a long time, the village head continued to mistreat Buddha. But soon after, he lost his voice and his mouth started to dry out. When the Buddha realized this, he said, "If your words are finished, then I will move ahead. I intend to visit the following village. They must be waiting for me there." When a villager saw this, he exclaimed, "We are insulting and assaulting you. However, you are smiling instead of responding. Why are you not responding to it?" "Brother, you have arrived a little late," the Buddha said. "It would have been enjoyable if you had arrived 10 years earlier, because I was like you 10 years ago. I would have become upset too if you had been abused or called me bad at that time. I would have been more abused towards you. It might have came down to a fight as well. However, I have since moved on. All of my anger and fury are gone. I have now arrived where your insult can no longer enter. You feel this way because I was molested. But this feeling of yours did not reach me at all. I will be charged with it only when I am a participant in it. When I accept them, but I am neutral to this action of yours. I am far away from it. That's why I am still as calm as before." Hearing this, the village head said, "Hey, how so? I have abused you and abused you in front of the entire village. Then what is the point of taking it or not taking it?" Buddha said, "Brother, yesterday I went to a village. The people there heard my discourse. They are very happy. The head of the village brought sweets for me and insisted to eat them. I said that my stomach is full, that's why I can't accept it." Hearing this, the person took the sweets back and went away. "Because unless I take something, how can anyone give it to me? My conscience is necessary in this, isn't it?" The Buddha asked again, "When I refused to take the sweets, what would they have done to him?" One person replied, "He must have shared the treats with everyone in his family." Buddha responded, "You are correct. You have brought me abuse and you accept me to take them. But brother, I never take them. Now tell me, what will you do with them?" That person was unable to respond to this. Once more, Buddha said, "I feel bad for you, brother. I won't become upset till after I receive these insults. There is no issue of anger when I don't accept abuse." Buddha's remarks to reaction from the village head. Perhaps he was thinking something according to Buddha. Abuse is a thorn that causes both the giver and the receiver to lose control of their emotions. Then you tell me, how can I walk on thorns even though I have eyes? How can I take abuse while keeping eyes? And how can I get angry while being conscious? So forgive me, brother, I am unable to accept your gift." Saying this, Buddha folded his hands. The villager felt humiliated after hearing Buddha's remarks. His eyes became teary. His lips opened to speak, but he paused. And when he was powerless to fight, he bowed down to the Buddha. Friends, most of us think that the reason for our sorrows is some other person. And when we think this, we are ignorant to our own weakness and lack of self-control. Actually, whether or not we take the unfavorable advice given by others depends on us. By accepting negativity, we put ourselves in danger. And when we reject it, everyone releases their hatred, rage, and violence. Thanks for watching. Be smiling.